Hey, Gems, welcome back to Platinum Gang Mindset. I am Nisi G. Welcome. If you're new here, I am super excited today because I want to talk to you guys about your desires actually choosing you. This is something that you guys have heard me talk a lot about on TikTok. And I want to fully dive deep into my YouTube channel and put more time, energy, and effort here. Um, I am loving you guys and the feedback that I'm getting from YouTube. TikTok to me has just become so not my generation, if I could say, because it just is like the amount of things that I get in my messages and things like that. I'm just like, I don't. People ask me, how do you tolerate disrespect? How do you I don't. I remove myself or I don't engage. I don't interact. Like I just don't. So I'm going to start batching content and spitting out more videos here on YouTube for you guys. So make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss any of the videos. Okay. So let's dive into your desires and why they chose you and not the other way around. This was a hard concept for me to grasp because I thought, okay, I have this desire, right? But I really want to teach you guys something when it comes to quantum physics, the quantum field, the vortex, whatever you want to dub it. Okay. And just so you know, you guys, to give you, if you are new here, sorry, I'm adjusting myself. If you are new here, I am a mindset mentor. I've been a mindset mentor for 3.5 years, a master cosmetologist for 18 years, and I'm currently studying to become a nurse practitioner. And I'm obsessed with quantum physics, psychology, neuroscience, and I like to use cognitive behavioral therapy to help you understand why you're doing the things that you're doing so you can get out of your own way. Honestly, you guys. So let's get to breaking it down. I wrote some notes here so I wouldn't lose my points. You guys know I'm ADHD child and you girl will forget what I said. So your desires already chose you. And because they chose you is the very reason as to why it's yours already. We like to think of consciousness being something that's awake, walking, breathing, talking, whatever. Like you might think your pet is conscious. You think that I am conscious. You think that the bird is consciousness. And it is. It is. But your desire is also a form of consciousness. It chose you. If you are God experiencing itself through different perspectives, then that is connected to the quantum field, as Dr. Joe Dispenza calls it, or as Abraham Hicks calls it, the vortex. Now, you're thinking that you're going through life and you're selecting these different things, but these things are actually selecting you. The desire itself is consciousness. The desire itself is awake. It is vibrating. It is coming directly from the quantum field into your brain. And you guys have heard me preach this in previous videos and on TikTok. Michael Jackson would literally say all the time, as soon as I got an idea for a song, I have to go into the studio immediately and record it because if I don't, Prince is going to. And that might sound silly or competitive to some people, but in actuality, it is very true. It is very real. I got the amazing idea for a business yesterday, a new business idea, and I immediately acted on it. I'm talking immediately took action on it. You have the ability to either politely accept the thought or the desire or to decline it. If it's something that doesn't give you excitement, decline that shit. If it gives you excitement, accept it. Simple as that. You say, oh, well, Nisi, I'm a human being. I have feelings, blah, 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 blah. Sure. But you have got to talk yourself off the ledge somehow. This is where accountability comes in. And we'll get to that. But like even with my ideas, my business ideas, those ideas came to me. I didn't go seeking those ideas out. I was literally sitting at my desk, chilling, doing what I normally do. And then I took a salad break. I was like, let me eat my salad. And then boom, the idea came to me. And I was like, oh my God, I've got to act on this right now. I set up a meeting with, the person that I needed to set up the meeting with to run the idea by them because it includes someone else. And I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is exactly what I want to do. And I act on it immediately. immediately. If you don't, that thought, that desire, since it is conscious, it will float on down to somebody else who's willing to execute it. And then you're sitting over here thinking, oh my God, that was my idea. I thought about that. It's happened to me. It's happened to, I have witnessed it happening to me. So these desires chose you, not the other way around. And then you also have to look at it like God is trusting you to execute it. God is trusting you. It came to you. And then if you say, oh, I don't know if I could do that in my childhood trauma and I don't have the funds and I don't know how, and oh my God. And you started putting all of these reasons as to why you can't. One, that's your brain trying to protect you, right? Your brain is going, in the past, this happened. In the past, this is what happened. You don't have the money in the past, which Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about you being a victim of your past. That's how you become a victim of your past, because you're repeating old cycles of, I can't do this because on June 22nd, 2009, I couldn't do blah, 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 blah. The fuck does that have to do with today? You're either going to execute it or you don't. You guys will talk yourself out of something instead of talking yourself into something. The desire came to you. And how brilliant is that? How miraculous is that, that this thought came to you? Think about it. Think about it for a second. This thought came from the quantum field and came to me for me to execute it. People ask me all the time, oh, Nisi, why are you going to school to be a nurse practitioner? Listen, when I first went to hair school as a teen, I did not know that I was going to have like all of these ideas for my business and my brand. I didn't know that. Matter of fact, this logo that you guys see behind me, I made in my 20s. I'm 37 years old, and I made it because I thought I wanted to create an educational platform for hairstylists. And now it's become Platinum Gang Hair, Platinum Gang Bridal, Platinum Gang Mindset, Platinum Gang Lifestyle. Um, the list is going to go on and on and on and on and on. Okay. Past me set future me up, and me today is executing what future me has, because time is experienced linear in this 3D reality. But once you understand, like, okay, the desire came to me, and listen, child, the desires that I have, or the business ideas that I have, the reason why I want to be a nurse practitioner, I cannot wait to knock your socks completely off. It was meant for me to execute it, because no one's going to do it the way that I do it. You can watch so much manifestation content, so much LOA content, right? But I might resonate with you in a different way because of the way that I say it and my uniqueness and my likeness. Joe Schmo might have posted a video before this and you've watched it and you might like what they say because it's their image and their likeness, or you might not. Or you might not. You're picking and choosing what you want all day long and what aligns with you. If something doesn't align with you, guess what? It won't make you feel good. And God will completely keep giving you the same lesson over and over and over and over again until you get it, until you're like, oh, this wasn't aligned for me. And you say, oh, well, Nisi, you said that I can manifest anything that I want. And you can. You could say, I want to be a prestigious lawyer at a prestigious law firm. Great. And then you're trying to get into what you think is a prestigious law firm. That law firm could be corrupted for all you know. And you're over here thinking that you want to be in that one. It has to be that one. But God is like, you said you wanted prestigious. I'm giving you prestigious to the right. And your ass is steadily over here trying to go to the left, and they keep denying you, keep denying you, keep denying you. Well, what the fuck? That's not, I want that one though, Nisi. Stop it. Stop being in this box of thinking that you know what's best for you. The Bible teaches us, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you, meaning I already know what you want, I already know what you need. The desire came to you. It wants to execute it through you. So give it the space and grace to do that. Number one. And I want you guys to start recognizing when something doesn't fit for you. I want you to start recognizing this might be the universe protecting me and bringing me to something that I need, because over here is something that I don't need. Could you imagine if you're trying to be said prestigious lawyer at said prestigious law firm, and then you come to find out that they're corrupt and they have all these lawsuits against them and the US government is going against them for all this stuff. And then here you are thinking you wanted to work there. Meanwhile, you were being divinely protected, but your ass was being divinely stubborn. Get out of here. Like, seriously. And I mean, and that might sound a little wild. That could even look as far as like a relationship where you're sitting over here saying, I want it to be that person, just like me. I was like, I want it to be this person. And I don't want to be with that person. That person was not good for me. My man now is what's best for me. You guys have got to start saying, I am open to receiving what's best for me. Now, back to the reason why the desire chose you is because you are a receiver. You are a receiver. Just like with any other electronic device, you are receiving information. When you have your phone in your hand and you're sitting here talking to Chat GPT, you're talking to a receiver. They are receiving, ChatGPT is receiving information from you. It's receiving downloads from you. And then it's going to execute whatever plan or whatever answer you put into the question. You are also ChatGPT. You are a receiver. There's something giving you, and we'll get into what that something is because that's still you too. But you're receiving something from somewhere that's giving you this download, that's giving you this information for you to go and execute it. We need an answer. Could you imagine if you sat over here and put something in ChatGPT or Google or TikTok or YouTube and it just sat there and was like, I'm scared because last time I did this, I generated the wrong answer. You'd be like, what the hell is wrong with my phone? Same thing. You are a receiver. You are receiving this stuff. So you can either decline what you don't want, what doesn't give you excitement, because remember, Bashar teaches us to act on our greatest excitement. When you act on your greatest excitement, boom, you're going to execute the plan because you're excited. That's like, okay, today I got excited. I was like, I've got to get this message out on YouTube. Let me do that. Boom, here I am sitting here filming this and I'm getting this message out. So I want you guys to start paying attention to what makes you feel good. Welcome it. What makes you feel nah, I don't welcome that. No, thank you. I'm going to politely decline that. We talked about this in our VIP group, and I'm not going to make this a long video. And I always say that it ends up being long, but today I really mean it. I'm not going to make this a long video. I really want you guys to just understand and just know that the desire chose you, and how wonderful is that? And if there's something that you don't like, that doesn't feel like it aligns with you, and it might not, it's okay to just, I don't accept that. I rebuke that. I refute that. I don't want that. That doesn't feel aligned with who I am and what I want and what I desire and what I have for my life. It doesn't feel good to me. I want to act on my excitement, not anything that brings me fear. I don't want to be fearful. Pay attention to when you're making decisions based in fear, and making a decision based in fear would look something along the lines of, well, in the past this happened. So, or they told me that I can't be this contractor because right now this time of year sucks. Or I can't be a hairstylist because I have to go do X, Y, and Z. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. You got to get out of your own way, and you have to move other people out of your way, because you are meant to raise consciousness as a whole through you, through your experience, through your experience. And I want you guys to start taking it a little bit more seriously, And if you're here, this is what I love about YouTube, is because you're intentionally doing that. YouTube to me is just more intentional. You have to go searching for the information that you want. TikTok, you're scrolling on your For You page and some shit just might pop up. But the desire chose you, my love, for you to execute it. And how beautiful and wonderful that is. If you're struggling with trying to figure out how to manifest your desires that come to you, you can go to platinumgang.store and I will make a customized plan for you. You can choose between a 2-week, 14-day plan or a 4-week, 30-day plan. And I also send you a very customized, detailed video. When you go to platinumgang.store and you select which plan you want, you'll have to answer a brief questionnaire, and please get the PDF form back to me. That helps me get to know you on a deeper level psychologically, so I can understand your blocks and execute your plan effectively and efficiently. I've been getting lots of good feedback on those too, by the way. And some people are starting out at day 3, 4, and 5 and already sending me emails back. And I'm going to get caught up on emails, you guys. I see check-ins and all those things. So I'm really excited about that. But make sure you guys go to platinumgang.store. I also want you guys to check out my podcast called Gem Talk. It's available on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you stream your podcasts. And also check out my blog at platinumganglifestyle.com. I keep you guys up to date in real time with my life. If you have any questions or any topics that you want me to discuss for you, please just drop it in the comments and I will see it and then I'll get back to you. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.